All right, everyone, here we go with the week of February 1st through the 7th, 2026. Big month. Influenced all month by the world point peaking on the 20th. Wow. Okay. Make sure you read my monthly write-up. Make sure you watch that Neptune and Aries reading. It's important. It's important to understand a lot of these things. I was kind and timid with them. Anyway, let's cut the deck. Let's cut the deck. Oh, man. Here we go. Let's do this. Let's get a theme energy. I don't have a pre-shuffle. I'm just going to cut the deck right here. It's ominous. It's a moon. Oh, this is the way it feels at the top of February. Like camping with my dad in the middle of fucking nowhere. You don't know what's behind the trees. The world is right there. Everything's about to change. Okay? Look, it is. I'm sorry. But, you know, things cannot remain the same. There's just, I'm not even going to get started on a macroeconomics lesson. I'm not even going to bother. I could get the whiteboard out. We could do a whole video on it. But it's not worth it. Here you go. Right there. Now, whether it's the soulmate cycle or societal energies, there you go. The moon. And that how that makes you feel. Right? How that night makes you could be a Sasquatch behind that tree. Everything's about to change. A huge cycle is coming to a close and another huge cycle is beginning. It's a 36-year cycle. It's gigantic. All right? Let's see where we go. What are they thinking and feel? What does that have to do with your connection? Everything. It's the same thing. A huge cycle is coming to a close and another one is beginning. Huge in relation to you and somebody. I don't know. So what actions are they going to take? Something they've been afraid to do before. How about that? How about I phrase it that way? That's the way it feels right there. Okay. Let's go. Let's shuffle the deck. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here or you found Steve's Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. This reading is timeless. Whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. I'm not a fucking time lord. And there's so much energy crammed into February, it'll likely take 2 or 3 months for all of it to play out. It's like trying to shove a whole bunch of stuff down a tiny little tube. You know? I mean, it's a constipated energy. We'll put it that way, all right? At the end of the day, it might take a few months for the energy to weed out. Whether it's the soulmate cycle or out in the world, there should be some chaos stirred up. I'm most excited about the soulmate cycle. I think it's very interesting to see how the DMs react to these energies, to this new cycle. They might get a lot of confidence, but it might also send them back into their hidey hole. I'm not sure yet. We'll have to see how it plays out. Right now, based on the context of yesterday's reading, guys, these are big energies, okay? I wish I could have put, a lot of people have asked about it, I wish I could have put the NC-17 version of my write-up out there online. I can't. We're too polarized. There's too many people that don't want to hear what they need to hear. And at the end of the day, it's not worth it. It's not my job here to polarize my audience. It's my job to just read the energy for you. And that's what I'm going to do. You take it how you want to take it. That's a tower. And that is a card, it's like the deck is made of it. When I pull on February in my offline, it's like it is made of that card. Any deck I grab, it's all towers. I want to return whoever I bought this deck from. I want to call them up. I want to return this. Why? It's all towers. Right? That's all I got. Soulmate cycle, same thing. We got a tower here is the overall energy of what actions they're going to take. They're going to do something very sudden. There's a lot of chaos. February itself as a month contains a lot of chaos. You'll see it play out in the world as delusions of grandeur start to set in various world leaders with the Neptune and Aries energy. And if they already have delusions of grandeur, it's going to get worse. They're going to become super fuckwits, just like the DMs and the soulmate cycle. It is what it is. And as I wrote about in my February reading, my February write-up in the blog, even the PG-13 version, I said, ego. Ego rules with defensiveness. It's defensive. It feels offended all the time. And when it feels offended, it cracks walnuts with dynamite instead of a simple nutcracker. Well, somebody here is coming to crack a walnut with some dynamite. in your connection. They might say some things that shock you. They might do some things that shock you. They do some stuff that they were been afraid to do until now. I don't know. Whatever happens in February's energy, it'll probably take a few months for it to play out. It'll play out between now and when the nodes change at the end of July, I would guess. But that doesn't mean the fireworks can't begin early. You usually do when Neptune enters Aries. I tracked Neptune in Aries back. I think I did 4 cycles back. It always plays out very similar. It always plays out very, very similar. It's very close. It is a definite rhyme. There's no doubt. That being said, here we go. Tower, communication, I would say. I would say something surprising. I'd say it'd be surprising if they reached out based on yesterday's reading, where I didn't think they would. I didn't. I thought, no. It looks like everybody's in a hidey hole. Well, we'll see. We're going to clarify with the Light Seer, which I did not know randomly has the bottom. As the bottom card, it has the King of Wands, the Burger King. The very ego energy that's susceptible, very susceptible to the downside of Neptune and Aries. All right, let's see where we go. We split the soulmate cycle with the 12 pieces. A tower. Did I mention a tower came out? We split the soulmate cycle with the 12 pieces. I'll give you the sign names, but I'm not your astrologer, and this ain't your fucking horoscope. All right? About 9 out of the 12 should resonate with you. We're going to clarify this one. What actions are they likely to take? Our story begins with Aries position 1, ends with Pisces position 12. Let's go. Aries position 1 bookends this Cancerian position, and it's the most closely related to the Tower. So let's take a look. It's the Queen of Cups. It's the most love. I got to get this one in the right place. It's the most love I can pull from the deck. Let's shuffle that King of Wands away. She gives the full cup, he or she. All right? Somebody's coming to give you a cup. I bet that'd be shocking to you, wouldn't it? I bet you'd be like, oh my God, I said with the moon and the world, somebody's going to do something different. They're going to do something they've been afraid to do. That's how it plays out in the soulmate cycle. That sounds great in the soulmate cycle. Out in the world, it doesn't sound so good. Sounds like it reads more like somebody's going to do something they've said they wouldn't do or they've threatened to do. One or the other. That's the way it plays out on that angle. In the soulmate cycle, it works out well. Even if they threatened, what did they threaten to come and tell you they loved you? They're going to do something they've been afraid to do. It could play out on the flip. Somebody's threatened to leave you. They might. That came out in a recent, one of the angles in the Zodiac fly-through had somebody leaving, right? I don't remember which one it was. It's possible. I've got a very upright Queen of Cups here. All right, so let's get rolling. Let's do this thing. Let's go. Keep your scanners peeled, all right? Stay safe. Keep your scanners peeled. Just keep your head up. And don't put your head in the sand, all right? Temperance. Sometimes you got to see and hear things you don't want to hear. You don't want to see. You don't want to believe. Sometimes things are true that you don't want to believe. It's just the way it is. Sorry. We're never going to survive unless we get a little smarter. Temperance, a little braver, too, I tell you what. Temperance, crossing this. Yes, somebody here knows what they want to do. They feel good about giving you the full cup. Coming to tell you, well, it's shocking, and it ties with what I said with the moon and the world, doesn't it? Queen of Swords. It's under the energy of, I'm coming to give you the full cup. I don't want to fight anymore. But it's not as kind as I put it because it's a Queen of Swords. It's cold energy. It's, I don't want to fight anymore. I'm coming to give you the cup, whether you want it or not. Okay? I'm tired of this bickering, tired of this arguing. You're getting the cup. It feels like that. Okay? Okay. Maybe you don't want the cup. I don't know. What if you do want the cup, it feels a little, you could just hand me the cup. You don't have to chuck it at me. That kind of a thing. Why is that here? See? 8 of Swords. Somebody doesn't want to, it's overkill. It's what I talked about in Neptune and Aries. On the negative side of it, it can give people delusions of grandeur. It enhances the ego. The ego is defensive. It always feels threatened. And it always feels like it needs to defend itself. So this person's afraid that you're going to say no. So they're coming in and cracking a walnut with dynamite instead of a simple fucking nutcracker. You follow? All right. Again, a tower, a moon, and the world. If I didn't know better, I think I was pulling my offline reading here. Pretty much the same shit. I use different decks, but when I do grab these decks, they say the same fucking thing. Taurus, position 2. Page of Swords. 4 of Swords. 8 of Cups. Somebody's disappointed in themselves. I don't think they come towards you. I think this person does nothing. But they wish they had the balls to come towards you. Can I put it that way? They wish they had the stones to come towards you. I'm going to leave it in the deck, but the bridging energy, I looked at it, so I have to show it to you. Otherwise, you're like, well, what's he hiding? I'm not hiding anything. It's the Lovers. They wish they'd made different choices. They wish they'd followed their heart. They wish they'd followed their passion. There's no other way to put it. I don't think this person comes towards you. I don't think this person comes towards you. I'm not going to say all of February in this angle, but I think this person feels like they wish they had the courage to make some choices. They're very disappointed in themselves. I think they'll get past it. They will heal from that. And then when they do, they'll come towards you. So maybe it's the same energy that's here, but this one's got a delay on it. Okay? All right. Gemini, position 3. Page of Wands. You might hear from this person, but it's, I was going to say small talk, but it's for I'm going to read it more like it's a childish reason kind of a thing. It's odd. It's sort of like you get a phone call from somebody who's your age, and it sounds like they went back in time to when they were 12 and they're calling you. You know, that kind of a thing. You know. Now, that can be okay. Sometimes that can stay the same. I've got a friend that I've known since school, since 4th grade, right? And we still talk every once in a while. You know, we used to talk on the phone all the time when we were kids, and we were 10, 11, 12, 13, you know, all that kind of stuff. Sometimes our phone calls, even to this day, still sound like a couple of 13-year-olds bantering back and forth about some girl or something or some new song or whatever, you know, that kind of thing. Sometimes it does. It might remind you. It could be an energy that you hear from this person, and it reminds you of a call you might have had when you were a preteen or something like that, right? Something along those lines. So that's the other way it can be read. What's read with the Page of Wands here? The King of Pentacles. Yeah. The environmental energy is the King of Pentacles. Somebody's telling you they're okay, but I don't think they are. Yeah. See? Am I right? Why is that here? Yeah. Somebody is pretending they're okay, but I don't think they are. I don't think they're okay at all. I think if you read between the lines, you'll know that they're not okay. Right? 9 of Swords. The 5 of Cups. This person's definitely not okay. Let me tell you that. So if you get a call from somebody you have a soul connection with, a friend, this week, next month, I don't fucking care. I'm not a Time Lord. And they're telling you, you ask, are you all right, man? You sound, whatever, Yeah, no, I'm fine. They are definitely not motherfucking fine. Okay? They're definitely not motherfucking fine. All right. But yeah, you might hear from this person. How do you fix this? I don't know. What's the bridge? Okay. Why did I leave this in the deck? I left it in the deck. I said it was here. I said I was going to show it to you. Right? And then I put it back. I wanted to leave it in the deck. Why? Because it needs to come out there. It means it applies here and here. But if I just put it here, I don't know that it applies here too. Right? So it had to come out second. See? Things happen for a reason. That's fucking awesome. You just saw it in real time. That's fucking cool. Anyway, I'll take it out now. With the Lovers, as my instincts say too, so I will. My instinct said put it back here. The Lovers is about... it's about regret in a way. It has to tie to some of these energies that are here. Somebody wants more than what... she's getting a lot, isn't she? Right? He or she, both of them are getting a lot here. Somebody wants more than what they're asking you for. Somebody's calling for a bigger reason than why they're calling. than why they say they're calling. Okay? I'm just calling to say hi. No, they're not. Cancer, position 4. Bookends over here. Mr. or Mrs. giving you the cup whether you want it or not because I'm sick of this. Okay. Sick of what exactly? They're sick of being in 8 swords. Well, all right. 5 of Pentacles. Well, there's no way to say what this is without it crossing over into societal energies. It's probably the way a lot of things will play out. Somebody suffers a loss, so they manufacture something, a distraction, if you will. They create a big mess over here to have you not look at the mess that's here. Okay? Somebody suffered a big loss here in the soulmate cycle. That's why they're coming towards you with the full cup. In other words, they probably never would have come towards you. I'm right. Devil. They never would have come towards you. They might come towards you. They never would have had they not suffered a loss. Maybe their spouse left them. Right? Well, to cover that, to distract themselves from that, and to distract from the embarrassment of that to all their friends around them, I'll tell you broke up, whatever. They're going full cup on you. It's a devious move, whether it's the soulmate cycle or external energies. All right? But this is a classic play. Somebody make a boo-boo, they create a bigger boo-boo somewhere else. Usually falls on somewhere else's head. What's on top? 3 of Pentacles. Yeah. Somebody needs to start over. They would not, I'm pointing this out with the devil. They would not have come toward. You might be excited. You might go, finally, Steve, I get to bang this person. I hear you. But they would never have come towards you had this catastrophe not happened. Had this mess not been made. Why is that here? 8 of Wands. They're coming. They're coming towards you. But it's for the reason I said. They're reaching out, want a partnership with you, want something with you, because they've suffered a loss. It's a classic thing. So, we in society, we call it a manufactured crisis. Here, it's a manufactured relationship. It's a manufactured necessity. You're a necessity, so they're manufacturing a partnership because they've suffered a loss. You can go with this person if you want, however you want to do it. For me, in these types of situations, my self-esteem is too high for that kind of a thing. I might start slow with something like this and build a real connection. I could usually see through people's motives. All right? You're getting this because you might not see through this person's motive. You might be clouded by, I don't know, maybe you love this person. You know, they're your thing. You know, so be careful about that. That's all I'm saying. Bridging energy, the Hermit. Again, you're their soul. You're this person's beacon in the storm. Can I tell you that? And I've said that before. You're their lighthouse in the storm. You really are. Just so you know. You're their first thought when they suffer a loss is to go straight to you. It's admirable. It has its pluses. But in this case, we can't discount the devil in the environmental energy. You understand what I'm saying? All right. Do what you want. Shack up with this person. Knock yourself out. I would take it a little slower. Make your own decisions. Do what you want to do. I'm just reading the energy. That's all. All right. Position 5. Leo soap opera. Yesterday they were what? I wrote it down. Hold on. They were distracting themselves. The High Priestess. They're still distracting themselves. There's this hidden. Somebody's carpet sweeping you. That's the actions they're taking. They're sweeping you under the carpet. They are. They're doing a Flem the Parrot. What he does, if I'm in the room and my wife is in the room, he has a preference. He likes me. Right? He does. He has a preference. Right? He just, no matter what she's doing, oh, hey, little buddy, hi. He doesn't bite. He doesn't do anything like that. He just literally pretends she's not there. It's like, it is unbelievable. It is so obvious what he's doing. I didn't see her. It's like that. That's what they're doing with you. They're pulling a Flem the Parrot on you. In this case here, it's I don't know. Tigger the tiger, I guess. I don't know. Why is the high priestess here? The Wheel of Fortune. But he wishes you'd go away. They don't want to focus on you right now. They want to focus. They're focusing on something else. They're 180 degrees from you. You don't exist. They're carpet sweeping you in real time. The Ten of Pentacles. They want to focus on their life. They want to make their life better. Just relax. Just hold on a second. Why is the Ten of Pentacles here? The Death card. It's not going to work. I'm sorry. It's just, this is going to end in disappointment. I knew it. I don't even know what cards. I don't have to. I read the energy, not the cards. The cards are just stupid pictures for you. I don't need these fucking things. Okay? I mean, but it hammers it home for me to use them here on the channel. My friends pick on me for the cards because I don't really read energy with them offline too much. I do sometimes with my offline readings, but I just use them more as a thing. I mostly just write stuff down like automatic writing, and then I'll use the cards to kind of back it up just to check my work, see if there's anything else, rather than an actual reading. It is what it is. They're carpet sweeping you to try to improve their life, try to be okay with what they've got. It's not going to work. It's a stupid move. It's not going to work. The universe is going to spin it right back around. This wheel, they're trying to spin it 180 degrees. It's spinning 360. It's coming right back full circle to you. All right. Virgo, position 6. Sometimes my wild card, sometimes you guys show up here. The Fool. Yeah. That is you again. You got the Sun yesterday. I wrote it down. Something very, very... It's not a new beginning. It's not a new path ahead. I know it's a Fool card, but it's a new way of... It's almost like a hangman, but it's kinder. It's less mysterious. It's sweeter. It's not Dark Night of the Soul. It's taking what I said to you yesterday about rather than pulling yourself out and wishing you could escape your world, try to find what's great in it. All right? You do that, and something happens. I don't know. It activates that sun energy, but it also puts you on a path to somewhere. And it's pretty good. It's nice. And there's no Dark Night of the Soul here. There's no anything. It's all about perspective. That's why I don't have the Hangman here, although this does feel like a hangman, more than a Fool. Okay? All right. The Fool. Why is it here? The Hanged Fool, we'll call it today. All right? For today's purposes. Why is the Hanged Fool here? Yeah. What did I just get done saying? All right, right there. It's the Ace of Cups crossing it. Yeah. It's a new lease on life. It can mean new love, but it's about approaching life from the cup perspective. But it's new, it's fresh, it's nice. You see the world differently. Rather than trying to, oh, my life sucks, I want out of this. I wish I was doing that. I wish anywhere other than here. Rather than that, find something inside your world. It's the secret to happiness anyway. Liking what you have. Here it is. Boom. Done. Secret to happiness revealed at Steve Love Tarot. It is. It's that simple. Believe it or not. Like everybody's striving to get shit that they don't have yet. Striving. You spend so much time striving, you make yourself sick. Then you got to spend everything you've saved striving, paying for medical bills to make yourself feel better. Why not just like what you have and enjoy your life? Something about that new path right there. What's on top? King of Pentacles is stable. This is a beautiful path. I'm not fucking with you. Why is that here? Empress, I'm not fucking with you. It's beautiful. All right? I just gave you solid advice that would make any Buddhist cry with pride. All right? Right there. Enjoy yourself. It's beautiful. All right. I'm not going to pull a bridging energy. I don't need it. My instincts say not to. Don't do it, Steve. Okay. I bet it's a devil, you're saying, right? You think it's a devil? You think if I had pulled the bridging energy, it would have been a devil? And then everything I said was wrong? Is that what you think? You know I just took a peek, right? Is that what you think? It's the Sun. It's your card from yesterday. Fine, I'll pull it. My instinct said not to pull it, so I'm putting it back in the deck. I'm putting it right back where it was, right there on top. Okay? Ain't no fucking card tricks here. I'm not Penn or Teller. Too short to be the tall one, too tall to be the short one. And I'm terrible with cards, shuffling and tricks. I don't have any tricks. Tricks are for kids. All right, Libra, position 7. I'm giving you the real deal here. Do what you want. Look at that. Why, now, why did I say look at that? Do you know? Because that was the same fucking card that landed there yesterday. Keep in mind, we've shuffled. And the cards are coming out different. And keep in mind, I also exploded this deck last night and put the cards back. It still came out the 10 swords. It was an important card in the Friday reading. It's an important card here. It means the same thing. Somebody's bringing back a dead issue. And I think it's your fault. I think it's because, and I'm sorry, but I do. I think it's because you've been thinking about it with feeling. All right? It's not just about thinking about something. You can have a passing thought. The universe isn't going to manifest that. It manifests through feelings. What you feel about, you bring about. What you think about, the universe doesn't give a shit. As long as it's short-range energy, it's like a CB radio. It just dissipates out. It's about feelings. It has to come from the soul, from the heart. It has to have heart for you to manifest it. It has to be for the greater good. That's why. Right? Your ego doesn't care about, your thoughts don't care about the greater good. You just want what you want. You want it now. Me first. Right? That's the ego. So, you've been feeling something. You thought about it and it made you feel something. You got mad. You thought about this old issue and you got mad and you put it out there. The universe brought you the old issue back. Pay attention to the final cards in the Friday reading and what I said here. Let's shuffle. Why's the 10 of swords here? Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, it's on. I'm hulked up for the whole year this year. It's big energy. Something's happened. I don't know what it is. I got recharged or something by something. Something flew in from some other dimension or something. I've been doing shit offline that's been even freaking my wife out. It's like, how the fuck did you do that? I don't know. I still wish I had the trick where I could make the lights change, the green all the time. I know that's a machine, but imagine if that was my superpower. That'd be great. I wouldn't get jammed up half the damn time. I seem to have luck where I hit the red lights all the time. It's like crazy. My car needs brakes more often than anyone else's because I hit all the red lights. Why is the fucking 10 of swords here? 10 of swords, 10 of swords, 10 of swords. It was here, it's here now. It was here yesterday. Now it's crossed by the 10 of swords. It was in yesterday's final message, add it all up section. What the fuck have you done? You've brought back an old issue by thinking about it and then feeling something about it. It came back. This is for a lot of you. Okay? This is not a joke. What is on top? Another 10 swords, maybe? I don't fucking know. What's the top card of the witches? The death card. We'll take that. And temperance. Your time to take care of this once and for all. Right? I'll pull this one too, what it would have been, the hangman. It's fine. It's time to take care of this once and for all. So you would have had temperance and the hangman, but because I pulled the top card of the witches, you got death and temperance. It's a kinder message, but it's the same fucking thing. Okay? It's time to take care of this once and for all. Put it to bed. It's dead. That's the truth. Stop thinking about it and stop. It's probably not even coming back. It's because 10's in the environmental energy of the actions it's taken. It's not coming back. Stop thinking about an old issue that wakes you up at night. Stop thinking about what, I don't know who it is. For somebody, I need to give the message, forgive your parents. You'll live a better life. You're waking up in the middle of the night about shit that happened to you 30 years ago and stuff like that. You're not going to fix it. It's dead. It's done. It's in the past. Take what you can from it and move fucking forward. Stop bringing it back up. And it'll stop keeping you up at night. All right? Done. That's the message. Scorpio, position 8. My hot Scorpios. Judgment. Speaking of coming back, you're about to hear from somebody you haven't heard from in a while. You might have even thought they were dead. I don't know. Please pay attention to what I said there. I could dig it. Stop ruminating. Can I give you a frequency tip? Try to find a file. You might find it on YouTube. 16 hertz is what you're looking for. Okay? Sometimes you can get it in noise files, like noise files that you go to sleep to. Sometimes they call it velvet noise or purple noise sometimes. But you're looking for specifically 16 hertz. So you could try a search for velvet noise 16 hertz on YouTube and you might track down what you're looking for. That will help you. I promise you. Okay? Put some headphones on and just, it doesn't have to be loud. Let it lull you to sleep. All right? Or listen to it during the day. But not while you're driving or something, okay? Don't be stupid. All right? If your job is, I can fall asleep at my desk, Steve, then definitely fucking crank it up. All right. Judgment. Somebody coming back. Just a tip. All right? Do what you want to do. Make your own decisions. Judgment. Somebody coming back. You're going to hear from somebody you haven't heard from in a long motherfucking time. You might have even thought they were dead. I'm not kidding. Here they come. Knight of Swords. It brings a message of change, right? The change might be, I thought you were dead. Oh my God, that's hilarious. All right, it's right there. I don't know. This person's bringing with them something that blows your fucking mind. Okay? It's probably not that they... No, I'm alive. It's probably not that. Okay. What's on top? Victory. Oh my God, you're not dead. Oh, that's wonderful. I heard you were dead. This is great. I mean, I don't know how else to phrase it. I mean, don't take me literally. Just catch my drift. But whatever they're telling you is quite liberating for you. I mean, quite liberating. There's no underpants there. I'm telling you. It's liberating. This wind blow. I mean, it's on. Why is that here? Male or female? It doesn't matter. 3 of Wands. It allows you to move forward in a new direction in some way. Your ship comes in. You hear from something you thought you never heard from. It could be a job that you thought you sent a resume. I sent you my resume 3 years ago. Yeah, we just got it. We were moving offices and whatever. I don't know. This is awesome. Whatever it is, it's fucking incredible. It's a new opportunity, but it won't stick around. Take it. If it feels good, it is good. Okay? All right. It's great. It could be any number of things. Again, just catch my drift. I make jokes. It's somebody you thought was dead, but it could be an opportunity you thought was gone. Whatever it is, change it. Your ship comes in because of it. Very, very liberating energy. Very, very nice. Victory after a long battle. Specifically energy here. So it's something you waited for a while. You might have even given up waiting for it. It shows up, but it's not going to stick around long like a match in the wind. When it flares up, you get it. All right? Okay. All right. Make your own decisions. Do what you want to do. I got to say that. All right? I hear from somebody, you told my daughter to just go ahead and be a prostitute? No, I didn't tell her that. I didn't say that. Use your judgment here. If this is somebody calling you back, we're calling you back about that prostitution job, you might, okay, fine. Let the match blow out. But I don't think that's what it is. I think this is something wonderful here. Common sense has to apply in your life, you know. But the fact that it's not there is why we got to have all the disclaimers everywhere, right? I tell you what, for some people, it's just not there. Sagittarius, not very common. Sagittarius, my Sagittarians, position 9. Separate from the cycle sometimes part of it. 10 Pentacles. I feel like somebody wants to be a part of your life. Okay? It's a nice, your life looks good. I like the feel of this. Somebody wants to be a part of your life. That's all I'm going to say right now. I'm not going to reference your monthly reading. I'm not going to talk about what I talked about yesterday in the Friday reading. Somebody wants to be a part of your life. That's all I'm going to say. Shh. That's it. Now I'm shuffling. We're going to clarify. We're going to straighten the card first. Is the table crooked or is it the card? Okay. Why is it's the table. Why is the 10 of Pentacles here? Somebody wants to come in your life. I think they are. Somebody's entering your life. And I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything about your monthly reading. I didn't say anything about the Friday reading. The environmental energy around this. Look at your life. I said it's beautiful, isn't it? It's nice. It's a fucking rainbow. So a unicorn just ran by. I didn't try to kill it. It's fine. 5 of Wands. They're bringing strife. This person's, you've got an energy, you've got a freight train of strife coming towards you. Somebody who pokes bears and does this. It's somebody, it's like a Trojan horse. Okay? A Trojan horse. No, it's not a horse that delivers condoms. A Trojan horse is someone who shows up at your door And you're like happy to see them. They seem nice. They tell you whatever they want to tell you. And then when they get in, they start wreaking havoc. All right? All hell breaks loose. You wish it was a horse delivering condoms. All right? What's on top? Queen of Pentacles. Again, why is the Ten of Pentacles here? Because you're all set. You're fine. This is your energy attached to this. Somebody's entering your world that feels like family. They feel like family. They really do. Okay? Six of Pentacles. Abundance. They may offer or promise abundance. I don't know. The bridging energy is the Page of Wands. They seem like fun. The environmental energy is strife. Everything seems fine. Everything seems good. The Trojan horse is at the door. They got a fistful of condoms. You can reach in and grab all you want. Come on in. Have a seat. Wow, you're just like me. They're promising all kinds of things, whatever they might add to. You think they might be somebody to do business with. They add to your thing. They might be offering you a new contract. Hey, if you leave your company, whatever it is. It's all a bunch of say what they need to say. It's all a bunch of fluffy bullshit. It's all a bunch of fun sucking, right? This is a fun energy. It's my party girl. Somebody's coming in to suck the fun out, right? Four of Pentacles. You'd be wise to hold them back. You'd be wise to slam the door in their face. Do what you want to do. But pay attention to your monthly reading, that's all. Okay? Now I'll say it. It is what it is. Environmental energy is strife and crossed by holding back. Fear. Right? That's not good. I would have rather seen something. If this was great, I would have rather seen like a Ten of Cups there or something really, a King of Pentacles. Something really nice that can add to your environment. They don't add, they take away. But it seems like they're going to add. Capricorn, position 10. Justice. I didn't write down yours yesterday. I don't remember what it is. But you got somebody attached to you that's probably going to communicate, or you got a date with them, or you got some kind of thing where you're seeing this person in some way, right? Who seems like they want things their way. Is the best way I can put it. Okay? That's the actions they're taking towards you. The actions I would advise you take toward them is to say, how about I get it my way once in a while, right? So you got a Burger King coming towards you. They get it their way. It's crossed by the King of Cups. Somebody's not telling you something so that it goes their way. If it's a contract negotiation, if it's a date, they're leaving things out. How might that go? I don't know. Maybe you're on a date with somebody and you don't usually date people that have kids. They're leaving out the fact that they have a kid so that the date goes well and they get a call for a second date. I don't know. It's just an example. Okay. All right. What's on top? The Knight of Pentacles. Why is that here? The Page of Pentacles. Yeah. They researched you beforehand? I was going to say that, what I was just about to say. They did some research. They spent some time learning about you. They spent some time. He's got a lot of time. He's walking. Could be riding a fucking racehorse, but he's walking. That gives you a lot of free time. They had time between the time they found out who you are, or they wanted to go out with you, and the time they go out with you, or the time they come up and show up in your social media, or whatever the fuck it is. They've researched you. They've learned some things about you. They've learned that you don't, for example, just catch my drift, that you don't go out with people that have kids. You're not into that. So they're not going to tell you. They're going to leave that out. Keep that in mind. All right? These are people, they figure they'll change your mind later. These are people that want to mold you into what they... justice is one-sided with people like this. Okay? Careful. All right. You'll see a lot of this in February, I bet. I bet this year, the year of the red fire horse, you see a lot of that. I bet you do. We do have an eclipse. This does start eclipse season this month. Aquarius, position 11. Sometimes you guys, my other wild card spot, you already showed up over here. Please pay attention to what I said. I don't remember what I said, but whatever it is, probably, I think I said something about a crying Buddhist. So, whatever. Anyway, I said crying Buddhist, and here I go. I get the Hermit. Everything I said to you over here just bled over here. The Hermit. Wow. Some sort of unfucking real. There's some, you open up, you have access, if you want it, to some sort of ancient wisdom. I know I'm putting a hocus pocus on it, and you know how I feel about that. So if I'm doing it, you know it's a big deal. It's the only way I can think of to phrase it to you. So take the hocus pocus and shut the fuck up. Okay? At the end of the day here, you're cracking in to some sort of ancient wisdom. The Akashic record, as the kids like to say, flows through you in some capacity. Now, you might be watching and going, well, Steve, you may have some high vibrational hermit on the mountain viewers, but I'm a fucking moron. I got you. This is for the morons too, okay? Whoever you are, that's saying that. First of all, don't say that about yourself. But second of all, it's just on a lighter level, okay? Maybe you only get access to the first floor of the Akashic record. It's still better than not having access, okay? Now, the higher your vibration is, the more floors you get. But some access is better than none. All right? And stop calling yourself a moron. All right, here we go. The Hermit. Let's see. Just like you shouldn't say you're smart because there's always somebody smarter. You shouldn't think you're stupid because there's always somebody dumber. All right, so don't worry about it. King of Swords. Laugh it off. King of Swords crossing the Hermit. What did I just say? It's my sitting king. He's very wise. Look at the fucking man bun. I mean, come on. What's on top? The Seven of Swords. Why is the Seven? The Hermit is here because of the Seven of Swords. Why? There's some lies you need to see. You got a happy new... What's what I said? These are tied with these. And we talked about the Fool. Go rewind and listen to what I said about the Fool here. You're about to start a happy new beginning. There's something you're wrong about that you need to get right about. You can access it even on the first floor only of the Akashic Record Library. Energetic Library. All right? It's fucking awesome. Pay attention to what I said here. That's the secret to getting in there. Right? Okay. All right. Whew. It's crazy. You see why I take Advil before this fucking reading. Okay. Now, where are we at? Position 12, Pisces. My two fish, always read with 1 and 5. This fucker cracks me up. Leo soap opera cracks me up. I'm going to forget about Steve's viewer. I'm going to work on my life. It's toxic, but I'm going to try and live with it. I like it. It's wonderful. This shit tastes great. No, it doesn't. It always ends in just, that's their cycle. That's their cycle. It's unreal. Okay. 3 of Wands. Your ship's about to come in too. I said that over here about this 3 of Wands. It's kind of tied to this. It's kind of, pay attention to what I said in position 8. Okay? You got somebody coming towards you, but I think you want them to. I think you got something you want to get off your chest to this person. You welcome them trying to avoid you and then show up and whatever. You're going to give them a piece of your mind, I think. You get an opportunity to at some point. That's your ship coming in here. A chance to unload on somebody. I don't know who. It could be a boss. Could be a coworker. It's somebody you have a soul connection with. I can't tell. I have a minor arcana card, so I don't have any indicator of how powerful it is. I don't know. Why is the 3 of Wands here? It's powerful enough for me to say your ship comes in. That's something. That's good. All right. I don't think you feel bad about saying it afterward. You've been blocked from saying this before. You've zipped your lip. Or there's been no communication from this person. Either one, whatever. The 9 of Wands crossing the 9s of the end in terror. The wall's about to come down. The phone's about to ring. Now's your chance. Right? So unzip your motherfucking lip. 5 of Pentacles. Your ship's about to come in. You felt like you were never going to get this chance. Two of Swords. Again, why is the Five of Pentacles here? The Two of Swords. Yeah. There's a truth that somebody believes about you which made you feel this way. You're about to tell them the other truth, the real truth. Okay? Somebody's coming at you, probably if I'm to tie it to position 1, somebody's coming at you to give you the full cup because they're just sick and tired of thinking about you're going to see things my way whether you like it or not, and I think you give it to them the other way. I think it's been bothering you, whoever this person is. It could be a low-level soulmate, it could be a co-worker or whatever it is. This kind of shit, this kind of energy happens at work all the time. There's always somebody. Sometimes they take credit for your work, right? And you can't say anything because then you won't look like a team player, right? Yeah. Okay. Anyway, whatever it is, you're about to give them the real truth. I'm telling you, bridging energy, 3 swords. This has been driving, it may have been something that's been driving you nuts, okay? You finally get a chance to move on from this or this, and it's by sharing the other truth. This is 2 Ace of Swords, you know? If you're not careful in situations like this, somebody can tell you what the truth is. And in a way, if it hurts you enough, right? If it hurts you enough, you almost feel like it's just better if you go along with their version, even though you know it's not right. Okay? Good for you. I think you fix this. I think you get a chance. You get a window of opportunity. It may not be this week. I'm not a time lord, but the window of opportunity begins to open this week. All right. 3 cards and a crossing card. Add it up, universe. Add the whole fucking thing up. Add it up. Let's put that there. Add it up. See where we go. 3 cards and a crossing card. Wow. Big energies. Big stuff. It's crossed by the bottom card's the 10 of Wands. It'll be crossing the center card I pull. 4 of Wands. I always like when cards come out that were in the reading. And the 4 of Wands was right there. You guys. What I said. Akashic record, something you believe that's not true, that's jamming you up. Once you look it up, it's like a fact check with the Akashic record, okay? And it's weighing you down. Be careful about that. Fact check things. The devil does not want you to fact check. The angel does. Remember that. All right? It's extremely important in life in general. So this could be something you believe about yourself, that your parents told you or something like that. When I fact check most of the stuff that my parents told me when I was a kid, what the fuck? How did they even get through life? 90% of it was wrong. It was incorrect. Things don't work the way they said. I think they were just making shit up. They didn't know, and they were just, they don't want to seem like we don't know. We want the kids to look up to us, so let's just make shit up. I think they were doing that. Whatever this is, I don't know, but it's jamming you up, this lie. And now you got access to the Akashic Record Library, inner wisdom, whatever. And once you realize it and get the actual fact, you start moving in a happy new direction. All right? Here's what it is. Take it for what it's worth to you. It's not too dissimilar from my offline reads, I'll tell you what. It's you guys showing up here. 2 of Cups. Wow. This is heavy. It weighs a ton. I'm surprised it's not crashing the table to the floor. It's crossing this 2 of Cups, a balanced energy. You're becoming your own little FDR. FDR, Franklin Delano Roosevelt. He made the New Deal with America during the Great Depression and all that. The New Deal. You're making a new deal with yourself here. All right? Why is the 4 of Wands here? The 4 of Cups. You never considered, it's interesting about this. This is, it's an energy of hopelessness. It's not apathy. I won't call it apathy, and I won't call it disappointment or depression or disinterest. It's an energy of hopelessness on some level. It's like, well, nothing matters anyway, whatever, because of that, Because of this, because of what you believe, I think you turn down a lot of things that you should say yes to. I think now you start saying yes to some of those things once you resolve this Seven Swords. It ties to this position for many of you watching, a good percentage, greater than 85% of you. This, the Aquarius position 11, slice number 11, and the Virgo position go together. And they're sort of, the final message to you, it's coming out here. Okay? All right. Anyway, it all revolves around that Seven of Swords. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. It's going to be a very, very big month of readings. It is. It's going to be huge. I will keep them as entertaining and light as I can. All right? But sometimes you're going to need to pull up your big boy, big girl pants. It's okay. All right? I'm just reading the energy. Don't shoot the fucking messenger. All right? That's your reading. At least consider what the energy is telling you. All right? Notice I didn't say what I'm telling you. It's just the energy. That's why I throw the cards, so you can see it. Right? Hello. All right, that's your reading. Good luck.